What's poppin', what's poppin'? So your girl came to rant, communicate, conversate, whatever you like to call it. And today, we came on here to talk about being nonchalant and being chalant when it comes to relationships, okay? But first, hi, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Lina. I go by Lina the Hood Therapist. I am here to help you heal, grow, and thrive, only if you want to. It's up to you to decide whether you want to heal not only the surface level, my love, but deep down inside your soul, your spirit. But I want you to know this is not going to be an easy journey. You might even have to fight for your fucking life. But I believe in you. So, come along, my love. Come on this journey of healing, of growing, of thriving, of elevating, and being the best you can for yourself and for God. Now, back to the topic at hand. Ooh. Y'all, being chalant and nonchalant in relationships. First off, let's talk about being nonchalant, okay? I want you motherfuckers to know being nonchalant in relationships is not going to work. Being nonchalant in a relationship is not going to elevate the relationship. It's not going to take y'all to higher levels unless you don't want to go to higher levels. Unless you're really just doing a surface level ass relationship, then nonchalant can do whatever the fuck you want, right? But this person right here, hi, hello, I'm not talking about surface level relationships. I'm talking about deep down in your soul and your spirit type relationships, okay? Relationships that you can be yourself, your true self. Not that fucking fake ass shit that you put on, none of that shit. Your true self, okay? Man, I've interacted with multiple people that were chalant and nonchalant. And I'm not talking about just intimate lovers, like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, situationship type shit relationships. I'm also talking about family relationships and friend relationships and business relationships, job relationships, associates, whatever. I'm talking about relationships as a whole. I've interacted, should I say, with people that were chalant when it came to relationships, to the relationships that I have with them, and nonchalant, okay? Yo, which one do I want to talk about first? First off, there is good and bad in being chalant and nonchalant, okay? You can't just be like, oh, I'm nonchalant, and think it's all bad for being nonchalant, because it's not. There's some good things to being nonchalant. I want to say, let's take it where it's me and somebody else, right? Let's say a relationship wise, right? If I am with somebody, I would want them to be nonchalant, right? But not nonchalant to me. If I'm your significant other, I want you to be chalant. I want you to be all up in my skin. Not too much, right? Not too much, but enough to be like, okay, I know who you are. You're not hiding yourself. You can come to me whenever you want to. You can talk to me whenever you want to. Like, there's no problems. There's no boundaries. Like, there's not boundaries, because you need boundaries with everybody. But, like, basically, there's no thing blocking you from coming to talk to me, right? There's nothing wrong with being chalant, right? But when it comes to being on the outside, like, if you my man, I want you to be nonchalant. Fuck, what the fuck you mean? Why are you chalanting with these bitches? Why are you chit-chatting, key, ha with these bitches? And of course, I'm not talking about they said something funny as hell, if you start laughing. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you overly chalanting with these bitches. Getting the door for them. Grabbing their bags. Helping them out. Giving them some money. chit-chatting with him for hours on hours on hours on end. Fucking talking to him late at night. Doing that chalant. You over here in their face like this. Like, no, I don't want no nigga like that. I want a nigga that's nonchalant when it comes to these bitches around him. Because he know he got a bad bitch at home. Like, what are we talking about? He knows he got a bad bitch at home, so why the fuck am I fucking chalanting with you bitches? Because I know if I chalant with you bitches, my baby is going to nonchalant with me. And I don't want that, you know? I don't want a nigga that... The fuck is that? Is that a car light? Hell no. What the fuck was that? That must have been a car light or some shit, cause it turned off. Didn't look like there was a person. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. The door locked, I don't give a fuck, bro. Anyway, like I said, I don't want somebody that's just chalanting with everybody. I want somebody that's nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody that is over here blocking bitches off when it comes to, oh, you're fine, you're this, you're that. Like, if I have a nigga and he over here got multiple hoes, because of course we all got hoes. There's multiple people that is out here wanting us. There's multiple people that is trying to hit our line, of course. But I don't want no nigga that is chalanting with all the bitches that's hitting your line. Ew, gross. Are you okay? You for everybody? Ooh, I don't want that. I don't want a nigga that's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, be nonchalant when it comes to these hoes on the street. And it's not bad. Like I said, there's nothing bad with being nonchalant. There's nothing bad with being chalant. It's just how you do it. You know what I'm saying? But let me give you an example. Let me give you an example of the chalant part, right? So, and it's not no significant other, no none of that shit. I was at work, right? And this man comes, right? And he sees me, and I'm over here looking for something, right? Because I have a whole bunch of stuff in my hand, trying to put shit back on the floor or whatever, right? And this man comes out of nowhere. Like, I'm minding my business, you know, like... And then he comes out of nowhere and he looks at me. And this is a guest, by the way. This is not a coworker. This is not somebody that works here. This is a guest. This is a guest, right? And he comes and he's looking, like, he looks at me because of course I'm looking at my surroundings. I see my surroundings. I see I don't see everything, but I pay attention to my surroundings, right? And I seen him out the peripheral of my eye, and I seen him looking at me, and then I seen him scan the aisle real quick, and he looks, and he sees the aisle, like he sees the item, one of the items that I'm looking for in my hand. And he looks at me, and he comes to me. He was like, here. He said, here, let me get that. And I'm thinking, like, I'm not gonna assume, you know, he's here to help me, right? No, I'm thinking this man is just, you know, like, he wants what I got in my hand, like, because I'm gonna put it on the floor, so he wants what I got in my hand. So I'm like, cool, you can have it, you know, like, one thing that's out of my hand for me. No. This man comes and he grabs the items out of my hand and puts them on the shelf. And I'm looking and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute here. How you just go grab it out my hand and put it on the shelf like you fucking work here or something? Like, wait. And he was just helping. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, that's my job. Like, you're taking my job. What are you doing, sir? He's like, everybody needs help every once in a while. I'm like, yeah, but come on. And he's smiling big. And I'm just like, thank you. Right? Like, thank you. Because, you know, you didn't have to do that. Nobody's ever done that before. Nobody's ever taken something out of my hand, taken something out of my hand and helped me place it where it's supposed to be. What? Okay. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. And you know, he goes back to doing what he's doing, and I go back to doing what I'm doing, and I put the stuff back, and I go grab more stuff, right? And I'm there grabbing more stuff, and what happened? Yes, I went to go put some more stuff up on the shelves, and he happened to walk by the place where I'm at, because I'm scattering around. I'm not in the same place. I'm scattering around, right? So he sees me, and as he's walking towards me, my little device falls off of my pocket. How does it fall off my pocket? I don't know. I guess it wasn't on there correctly, but it fell off at the right time. And you know, as I'm sitting here thinking about that, I'm starting to think like, hey, maybe he has something to do with that. And y'all, some of y'all probably like, what you mean he has something to do with that? Like, everything happens for a reason, right? Was it God that knocked that shit off my thing? Was it his energy that knocked my shit off my thing? Or was it somebody else's energy in the store, or that is connected to us, that knocked my shit off my thing? So, because I didn't tell y'all the finishing part, like, not the finishing part, but once I tell y'all the next part, y'all gonna be like, huh, that's kind of weird. Like I said, I see things out my peripheral. So I see him walking up. Somebody else is walking up too, but I see him walking up, and he's close. And all of a sudden, like I said, the thing falls out of my motherfucking pocket. Boom, bow, hits the fucking floor. And I go like, shit, because I'm literally reaching. And that's the thing. As I'm reaching to put something on the shelf, because it's kind of high, and I'm only fucking 5'2". I'm not that fucking 6-footer person that can just simply take their hand and lift that bitch. No, I have to kind of get on my tippy toes a little bit to put that up there. And like I said, he's walking, and that thing falls out my shit. But like I said, I'm grabbing something, so I can't just, go grab it. So I'm just like, okay, I look down. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll grab it. I put the stuff back on the shelf, and I get down to no, I'm putting this stuff back on the shelf, and I see him out the corner of my eye, and I look at him. He is like, may I? He literally threw his hands like, may I? And I'm just like, no. I was like, no, I got it. Thank you so much. Because it's like, dude, like, I got it. Like, don't worry. Like, go shopping. Enjoy yourself. I got it. But he like, nah, like, I'm like, he wants to help. Like, he truly, genuinely wants to help. So he comes and grabs it. And I'm just like, like, damn. I'm like, damn. I'm like, thank you so much. Thank you. Because I got done. And I turned to him and I was like, thank you so much. And I was like, how's your shopping? Like, how's your shopping going? Because I work at this business that people be shopping at. And I was like, how's your shopping going? And he's saying, actually, I do need some help. Do you know where this is? And I'm just like, oh yeah, I can help you. Like, I can help you. Like, I can show you where it's at, because I'm walking around filling shelves. So every once in a while I do help customers, or guests, should I say, with their shopping and stuff. And so I show him what he's looking for, right? And then, I basically be like, if you need anything else, just ask, right? So I go and I grab more stuff, and I'm doing more shopping, right? I'm trying to figure out what happened next. I don't do more shopping. I meant stalking. I'm doing more stalking. And there's this, because I have like this basket. So I bring this basket over there, and I'm doing stuff, and I'm looking for it. And then, like, somebody needed help on the floor. Somebody had walkied, like, they needed help on the floor. So I'm just like, all right, cool. I go help the guest out. And I seen that there was something in one of our aisles that wasn't supposed to be there. It was in a different aisle. So I grab it, and I realize where this item is, right? The funny thing is, I kid you not. God likes to play funny fucking games. I kid you not. The item that I had to take back, because I'm literally stalking shit. So, of course, I'm not just going to leave something that's there that's not supposed to be there, right? God is funny as hell, because the item that I had to take back was literally in the same aisle as that guy, right? And I'm walking into the aisle and I see him. But I also see one of the items that he had in his basket happen to fall out of his basket. And I don't know if he knew that it fell out his basket or not, right? So I go to him and I'm like, oh, look. I was like, hey, I'm returning the favor because, you helped me out those times, so I'm returning the favor, And I grabbed it and I put it in his basket. And he's like, thank you. And I was like, of course. And then I go and I put the item that I took from the other aisle that wasn't supposed to be there back in its place, right? And so I'm like, cool, right? And then I don't know how we got to that. I guess I asked him, I don't know if I asked him, is he finding everything okay? Or if I was just like, okay, awesome. Or if he started talking to me when I picked up his thing and he said thank you and stuff like that. And then he started talking to me. Oh, yes. I forgot. Before this happened, when we were at that part where he was picking that thing up for me that fell out my pocket, as we were walking to the aisle that we're in now, he had asked me, did he ask me my name? Or did he say my name was really beautiful? No, I think he asked me my name. And I said, Carolina, because that was my name. So I was like, he was like, that's a beautiful name and stuff like that. And I was like, thank you, And then, like I said, we get to this aisle, and then all that stuff happened where I had to help another guest, and that stuff was there. I had to bring that shit back. His thing fell and all that shit, right? And now we're talking, right? And he was like, he asked me, what was my highlight of the day? Because we were there. And I told him, you were my highlight of the day. Because at the end of the day, nobody has ever done that, ever came to me, literally took the items out of my hand and placed them on the shelf. Nobody ever did that just to help me. Not even my motherfucking coworkers. Like, be realistic. Like, this is a guest. Not even my coworkers did that shit. So yeah, that was, at that moment in time, that was the highlight of my day. So I told him that, and I was sitting there, and he was like, yeah. He was like, okay. He's like, awesome. And I asked him, like, what was the highlight of your day today? Me just going off that, because I'm trying to be a customer service, interact with the guests and talk to the, what you got to do when you're in customer service and shit, right? And he was like, you were also the highlight of my day. I don't know how, because I ain't do shit to him. Like, I guess he just looked at me and he was like, like, you're the highlight of my day. Like, I don't know. You helping me was the highlight. Like, I don't know. But I was like, oh, that's good. I'm glad I could help you. Like, trying to be professional because I feel this energy and I'm not trying to take it there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take it there. Like, I'm not trying to interact with this man on that type of level because that's not what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to focus on nobody in that type of way, especially when it comes to my job. I try not to mix business with pleasure because I've done some shit like that before, and I'm not trying to do that shit again. I learned my lesson, so like, right. So I'm just like, yeah, cool. And then we sat there. Like, after I told him, like, I'm glad I could help you and, all that. We literally sat there and we stood at each other and we are both grinning from fucking ear to fucking ear, bitch. We're both grinning ear to ear. Just imagine me and a man just grinning ear to ear, staring at each other. Do you know how fucking awkward that is? Do you know how awkward that shit is, bro? I'm just like, damn. oh no, brody, like, damn. I was a little awkward. And I was like, all right. Bro, I literally was like, all right, back to work I go, you know. And it's like, okay. And then I move forward, right? And I go back to stalking the shit and doing what I'm doing, right? And I get to this part where I'm looking for this item and I cannot find this item for the life of me. And I'm just like, where the fuck is this item? Where is this item? Where the fuck is this shit, right? Like, I don't understand what happened to this item. Like, somebody tell me, somebody tell me what the fuck is wrong with my eyes, right? And I'm looking for this item, and I see this man out the peripheral of my eye coming out one of our aisles, and he sees me. And he's coming down, and he's smiling, and he's coming, and he comes up to me, and he said, what are you looking for? And I'm just like, sir. And I take the candy, because at the time it was like candy or whatever, I think, that I had in my hand, and I take it and I cover it. And I'm just like, no. I was like, no, if you are not, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. If you are not over here shopping, you are not, I was like, leave, go do your groceries. Go, like, I'm literally talking to this man like this. I'm like, go do your groceries right now. Like, go do your groceries right now. Like I said, if you are not over here shopping, go do your groceries right now, because I'm not playing with you. And he's laughing, and I'm chuckling. Like, we both have literally my big ass smiles on our fucking face. And I'm just like, this man is crazy. I literally have the candy on the other side, and I'm looking at, like, my body is turned. He's over here. Like, look, so if I'm looking, pretend that you're looking at something, right? And it's like the shelves, like you're at a store and you're looking at something, right? The person on the left of you, and you have your body turned to the right, but you're looking at this person and you're like, no, go do this, da-da-da-da. That's how I was, but we was grinning like crazy. We was just, I don't know what that moment was. But God always give me random fucking moments for me to figure the fuck out, right? But he was like that. He was like, let me help. He said, what is it called? Let me see. And I'm just like, no. I'm like, no. Go shopping. Go do your shopping. What are you doing? And he was like, man, he's like, I just want to help. I'm like, no, go. He's like, okay. He's like, okay. And he's like, okay. And I'm just sitting there, and he says, I like your earrings, by the way. It really fits you. And the funny thing is, Brett, that day I had on these earrings that had love in the middle of the earring. And I'm just like, I was like, God damn. I was like, damn, like, I was like, okay. I was like, thank you so much. Yo, like, and don't get me wrong, he is a handsome man, but he's not my type. I think he was Hispanic. A handsome Hispanic man. He was adorable, but, like, I felt like, not it. I don't know. But, yeah, that happened, right? And then he goes on, and as he disappears, y'all, you know, I'm still looking for the item. And then I'm like, fuck, bro, like, let me figure out how to find this item until, just in case, or let me figure out where this item go before that man come back and try to do the same shit over again, right? And then I'm like, fuck, like, I'm like, fuck, I cannot find this shit, right? I can't find this shit at the fuck all. So I go to one of my coworkers, my team members, and I'm like, hey, I really need some help, and I'm trying to find this, but I'm not telling them, like, you know, a guest is over here trying to do my fucking job, right? Trying to flirt and do my job with me. Like, I'm not telling them that. Like, no. But I asked her, can you please help me? And she was like, yeah, of course I got you. She was literally on the other side, so she didn't care. And she comes over there, and we just stand there. Tell me why. Bro, God is funny as fuck, bro. God is hilarious fucking yes. Hilarious, bro. Bruh, tell me why. We literally we got over to the area where I was, right? And we stopped and stood there. Right when we stopped and stood, my fucking eyes went straight to the motherfucking thing. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, bro, before she even said anything. And then she said, oh, there they go. And I'm just like, bro. And as she was saying, oh, there they go, I was literally saying, bro, I literally saw it right when, I was like, my eyes literally went straight to it before you even said anything. And she was like, it's okay, because she was like, it's okay, girl, that be happening to me. Sometimes you just gotta have somebody there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's facts, though. Sometimes you just gotta have somebody there to get your mind working, right? But yeah, that happened, and I was kind of avoiding that man the whole time. I ain't gonna hold you afterwards, because, like, like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind being flirted with, right? But at the same time, I'm not trying to tempt you too much, my love, because it'll never get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It'll never get anywhere, so I'm not gonna tempt you too much. I'm just gonna be genuine, be my genuine self, you know. But once I get to the point where I know, like, okay, I'm giving a little too much of my energy to this situation, I'm gonna take a step back, because I know my energy can be a lot, and I also know not everybody should have my energy. So yeah, I had to be like, oh, tiptoeing in my door is, hey. And not only that, I was almost off. That's another thing. I was almost off work before, you know, like, as that was going on, I was almost off work. And I literally left before he even got done with his groceries, because, like, I seen him shopping. And I went shopping myself. Well, not shopping. I grabbed a couple of things, went up to the front, paid for that shit, and left. Like, like, I had to get a couple of things myself. Like, but yeah, that shit was crazy. But back to, like, what I was saying, right? He was chalanting. He was showing interest. He was like, yo, hey, let me help you. Let me talk to you. Let me interact with you. You know, you beautiful. You're the highlight of my day. This time, I want that. Who the fuck want a motherfucker that's so nonchalant, that he's so fucking nonchalant to his motherfucking girl? Are you okay, sir? Who hurt you? Do you need some help? Blink twice, nigga, if you need help. Like, is your body taking over? Like, can you not control your body? Can you not control your emotions? Are you a robot? Last time I checked, you were human, nigga. What's tea? Why are you nonchalant so much? I know you've been through a lot. I know you probably experienced the worst of the motherfucking worst. But listen, life goes on. Don't ruin shit for what? Shit that happened in the past. I can tell you from experience, that past shit wants to hold you down. So there's no point in nonchalanting when it comes to every fucking body. Unless you don't want nobody, then cool. Live your life, baby. Live your fucking life. But how are you gonna nonchalant to your girl? I don't know, that's weird to me. Niggas, not even just niggas, females too. If you nonchalant to your significant other, bitch, are you okay? That motherfucker showing you love. Who the fuck don't want love? And it's genuine? Have you lost your motherfucking mind? Must have lost your motherfucking mind if you think nonchalant into some genuine shit is okay. You must really be down bad. But hey, it's cool, bro. It's all cool. You know? Because I've experienced some shit where motherfuckers definitely was nonchalant and motherfuckers ignored the fuck out of me. You know my sister, the other day, I was talking to her, right? And I was talking and she was on the phone. I don't know what the fuck she doing. The crazy thing is, I look around, the phone has so many motherfuckers attached to it. It's not even fucking funny, bro. Like, and I know as I'm saying this, I'm literally on live. Like, I'm literally on the phone right now and I'm attached to it too. But I'm not that attached to where I'm here with a human being and they're having a civilized conversation with me and I'm on the phone ignoring them. And of course, if it's like somebody you don't know or don't like and don't give a fuck about, cool. But if you know the motherfucker and you're interacting with him and they're your peoples, or not even your peoples, you know them like from here and there, and they come up every once in a while, like, damn, check up on them. Hey, how you doing? Like, what's up? How life been? You good? You been chilling? You been vibing? Cool. And then if y'all both want to get on motherfucking internet and shit, cool. But like I was saying, my sister was on the phone and I was talking to her. And I asked her a question and I sat there. You know, I sat there and I stood there, you know, and I was sitting there. And she ain't say shit to me. And I'm just like, in my head. Because this is not the first time this didn't happen, right? And I'm not just saying to my sister, but I'm saying in general in life. Like, I've experienced this before with multiple people in my life where I'm interacting with them and talking to them, and all of a sudden, like, yes, they're on their phone doing something, but I'm still talking to them, you know, because people can multitask, right? Like, I can multitask. Like, if I'm on the phone doing something real quick, but I still hear you, know, I'm not finna just ignore you because I'm on the phone. What the fuck? No. I'm multitasking. And if you're fucking on the phone, right, and you hear somebody talking to you and you ignore the fuck out of them, that is so rude and disrespectful. It's not even fucking funny, but like, realistically, I've experienced that a lot, and I just be sitting there like, I wonder if I just said, can I shoot you right here, right now? Educational purposes, bruh. Educational purposes, right? This is not real. This is just a story, right? This is not real. This is fictional, right? So it's like, if I just up and do something, or if I ask you, or if I say, like, if you don't say something right now, I think that was a car revving. But I was like, if you don't say something right now, I'm going to do this, that, and the third to you. And you just sitting there silently because you're not paying attention. Like, and then you just get offed. And you don't even know why you got offed. Because you're not listening. But, like, realistically, right? I feel like it's disrespectful when motherfuckers do that shit, though. And I know this is a topic for something else. But, like, when it comes to you having a conversation with somebody and you sitting there, you pausing, and you sit there and you look at them and they're still scrolling on the phone, and you see them and you see that they're not fucking paying attention to you, it really does take a toll on you, because it's like, damn, am I really not that fucking important? Like, okay, let me show you something real quick. Now, if I, right, yo ass, bitch, what the fuck? Like, if I do that shit, oh, I bet it's important now. I bet you will listen to me now, bitch. Like, it can get crazy like that. Like, of course, we're not trying to do that, right? But, like, realistically, it can get crazy like that. I always try to go for the crazy fanatics to let y'all know, like, anything can fucking happen. Of course, it could be like, oh, like, well, I'll never talk to you again, blah, blah, blah. But it also be like, you just gave this person their 13th reason. And now it's your ass, because you didn't simply have a conversation. You was being nonchalant. You wasn't focused on them. And that's people you talk to. Like, to be honest, I really don't give a fuck, bitch. If you don't want to talk to me, that's cool. I'm not no fucking kid. I ain't no little ass baby wanting attention hoe. If I'm talking to you, that means I just wanted to interact with you. Because God put it on my motherfucking soul, bitch. But at the same time, it is what it is, bruh. Like I said, I don't need your attention. Nobody needs your attention. Nobody needs anybody's attention. And that's another thing y'all need to learn. If somebody decides not to talk to you, be nonchalant and acting like oh, you ain't this, you ain't that, you worth nothing, then show them. Show them. You right, I am worth nothing. So since I'm worth nothing, let me show you something real quick. And disappear on that motherfucker. That'd be the best thing to do. They wouldn't care. If they did, they would have showed it. And if they come back, oh, I haven't heard from you in a long time. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you sit there and be like, who are you? What you mean, who am I? I'm such and such. Who? Such and such. Oh, you mean such and such that was nonchalant, didn't give a fuck, didn't care, pretended like it was nothing, pretended like the conversations we had were just bullshit. Like, oh, okay. Like, if you say that, like, oh, you? What you want, nigga? Like, and I'm just saying, like, in general, because, like I said, nonchalant and being chalant, it can be good and bad, bro. Damn, that shit is fucking good, bro. Yeah, I got this drink. I think it's like 1800s, the ultimate margarita or some shit, with a little bit of splash of wine. And some cranberry juice. Bitch, that bitch hit. But, yeah. Like I said, there's good sides and bad sides to being nonchalant, right? So, and, hey, the bad side of being chalant is being a little too chalant, bitch. Don't, because some people will go crazy. Because I feel like the bad part of nonchalant is obsession. I mean, not nonchalant. The bad part of being chalant is obsessing. That person is obsessing and not in a good way. Like, what are you doing? Who are you with? Blah, blah, blah. This and the third. Where are you at? Da, da, da. Who is that behind you? Who are you talking to? You not going nowhere. You're not finna do this. You're not finna do that. You're not finna wear this. I'm right here. I got you. Da, 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 da. All up in your face. All up in your business. What are you doing? Why are you wiping your butt like that? Why are you doing this like that? When are you going to the bathroom? I don't need to go to the bathroom with you. I want to sit here and watch you use the bathroom. Like, I want to be here. I want to be there. I want to be this. I want to be that. Where are you at? I'm following you in your motherfucking car. Like, you don't even know I'm here and I'm here. Like, what is up? I am here, baby. Like, that's obsession. Obsession. Whatever you want, whatever you need, I got it. If you do something wrong, I'm a fucking killer. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna spaz the fuck. I'm a blah, 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 blah. Set this blah, 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 blah. Of course, there's times, like, don't get me wrong, because there's times where somebody is chalant to where I'll set this boo 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 off is a good thing, because like if something is something bad happening to you and they're there to protect you, okay, cool. But if it's like you doing something simple and they take it in a bad way and they talk about they finna set this doop 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 off because you like the man's picture or like the man's video because he was funny or some shit, and they want to set ablaze to the goddamn fucking sky and shit, that's not good, bruh. And People just, bro, you just gotta be careful. You gotta pay attention to the people that are chalant and nonchalant. That's all I can say. Because there's good chalant, there's bad chalant, there's good nonchalant, there's bad nonchalant. And I don't know about y'all, but I want the good chalant and the good nonchalant. But of course, there's always going to be a good and bad in everything, right? There's going to be certain things. But someone was just fucking laughing. I don't know if you motherfuckers heard that or not. But yeah, y'all. Chalanting and nonchalanting. There's a good side and a bad side. There's nothing wrong with being nonchalant, but there's also nothing wrong with being chalant. Figure out what you want to do. If you want to be that bad nonchalant, fuck you, nigga. You too, bitch. Like, goddamn, y'all lame as hell. That's about it, y'all. That's it. Just know there's good to bad. There's good and bad to chalanting and nonchalanting, okay? But I hope y'all had a blessed day today. If not, I hope your day tomorrow is blessed. Or should I say your tomorrow will be blessed. You got this. Don't give up. Keep going. Pushing forward. Don't let these motherfuckers stop you. Keep grinding. Keep hustling. Shit, if you need to cry, bitch, cry. Shit, let it out. But do you, babes. You got this. I know it might be hard, but don't give up. Don't let this world make you stop. Don't let this world make you give up. Believe in yourself, okay? Because I believe in you. But peace out, y'all.